Today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. If you like this video and if you solved it yourself, please make sure to like and subscribe this video, and also make sure to share this video with others. Okay, so the first step into solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube is to find the yellow center. And then once you find the yellow center, your job is now to find so basically these pieces, like in the center of every face, are called the centerpieces. So that's a blue centerpiece, that's a white centerpiece, that's an orange, and so on. And the edge pieces, these are called the edge pieces, which are adjacent to the centerpiece. And an edge piece has two faces. And these corners are called corner pieces, so it's easy to remember them. And corner pieces have three faces each. And yeah, it's center, edge, and corner. Okay, so yeah. So basically you have to find the yellow centerpiece, and you have to get all of the white edge pieces around it, so adjacent to it. So a white here, white here, white here, white here. And so you just have to find a white edge piece. So for me, I find one right here. And you have to basically try to move it so that it's like it comes next to it. So move it like that, and then like that. It comes next to it. And you have to do that with the other three around it as well. So like, they're all at the bottom. So here. So there's one down here. I'm gonna put this up here. So I just have to turn it. And also the same one here, I have to turn it. Okay, now that I have this the yellow surrounded by white, I now have to flip the cube over so the white's facing the top. And then so I take one of these edge pieces and look at the other color that's not white, so it's green. And I have to match it with the green center. So that's green and red, no. Green and blue, no. Green and orange, no. Green and green, okay. Once you match it, you have to turn that face around 180 degrees. So now that piece goes to the top, to the white, okay? And then now the next one. So that one's already matched, so I turn it 180 degrees. And this one, okay, this one's also matched, so I have to turn it 180 degrees, and so is this one. So I have to turn it 180 degrees. Now flip the cube over to the white face, and you'll see that you've got a white cross with these two matching on every side. Okay, once you have that, the next step 2, is to get all the white corners in place. To get the white corners, you basically need to find white corners on the bottom layer of the cube. So the white face is usually called the top layer, and this is called the middle layer, and this is called the bottom layer, which consists of the yellow side. So you need to find white corner pieces on the bottom layer. So there's one right here. And once you find one, you have to... So corner pieces have three faces. You have to... imagine there's no white one, and you have to look at the one next to the white one. Not the one below the white one, but the one next to it. So in this case, it's red. So I have to match the red with the center. So red and orange, they're not correct. So red and green, no. Okay, and it's red and red. So once that's matched, you have to... Okay, so look at which side this is on. If it's on the right side, if it's on the right side, well, which is not, it's not. So since it's on the left side, we have to move it to the right side, bring this down. So bring the opposite side of this corner down, and then put this back where it originally was. And then, of course, since we moved it down, you have to move it back up again. And now you've put in one corner of the Rubik's Cube, of the white face. Now we have to find another corner on the bottom layer, and here was one. So, and this one is also red. So I'm gonna have to find the red, it's right here. So once I found the red center, and then, okay, so since this one is on the right side, I have to move it to the left side. So I move it to the left side, and then once I move to the left side, I have to bring the side that's opposite down. And then I have to put this back in, where it was. And since I moved this down, I have to move it back up. And now I put in two corners, so there's two more to go. And there's one more on the bottom layer, but this time the white is facing to the white is facing the ground. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to find, so the two colors above it are orange and blue. So we have to find the orange and blue where they meet. So there's blue, but we have to find, okay, so for this orange, the orange centerpiece has to be here, and the blue has to be here. So it's opposite. So the orange is here, the blue is there, and keep turning it, and yep, so we've got a case. So this orange is here, and the blue is here. So once you've done that, you have to do what you did with the other ones. So you basically move this to the side, and then move this down, move this back. But this time, you don't move it back up. You move it another time, and then you move it back up. So now you've got the white facing you. And then, basically all you have to do is the same thing as the other one. So the other side is orange, so I have to match it with the orange center. And then turn it to the side, and then, put it in. Now there's one more to go, and it's right here. And it's already matched up with the orange. So, and since it's on the left side, I have to move it to the right, bring the left side down, move it back, and move this piece up. And now I've completed step 2 of the Rubik's Cube, which is the top layer, finishing the top layer. Okay, the next step in solving the Rubik's Cube is step 3, is solving the middle layer. So this is the top layer, and this is the middle layer. So I have to solve this middle layer, this entire one. And to do that, we have to look on the bottom layer again, but this time, instead of looking for white corner pieces, we have to look for edges that don't have yellow on them. So this edge piece has yellow on them, so we're not going to use that. This one also has yellow. This one also has yellow, and okay, this one doesn't have yellow, so we're going to use this. Now, okay, so you have to look at that, and you have to look at the color that's facing, well, sideways in this case, because the cube is like this, and look at the thing that's facing sideways. So it's red. It's not the color on the bottom, but the color that's not on the bottom is red. So I have to match it with the red center. And I keep turning it until it's matched with the red center. Okay, now it's matched with the red center. Once it's matched with the red center, I look at the other color on this, which is blue. So I have to move and I have to see where the blue side is, which is here. And instead of moving it towards that direction, I have to move it away from that direction. Okay, so this is where the, I guess you could say formula, or like, you move it away from it, and then you have to look at it from the yellow center, making sure this is on this side, and the other color, which was here, is on the other opposite side of the corner of the edge piece. Once it's there, you have to look at which side the edge piece is on, and you have to turn it from that side to the other side. So this layer, the bottom layer, you have to turn it from this side to the other side, since the edge piece is on this side. So I have to turn it like that. And then you have to bring the opposite side of the edge piece, once again, down. And then we move this edge piece in there. So move the middle layer to there. And then since we move this down, we have to move it back up. And now you can like freely take your hands away from the cube. You'll notice the white face is destroyed, or like it's broken. So we need to fix that. So yeah, you have to find the L. So not this one, but it looks like an L. And you have to take the long side of the L and move it to the other white pieces. Like that. And now you'll notice you have one tiny dot there that you need to fix. To fix this dot, we have to move it to the side, any side if you want, but I like to move it to the left side. And we have to move this middle piece down, and then move it back into it. And then since we moved it down, we have to move it back up. Okay, so now that's done that, we fixed the white face. And you'll notice that, well, I've solved one of the edge pieces. Remember this was the edge piece that was like down here. And so that's solved now. And now there's 1, 2, 3 more to go. So I have to find one more. Okay, so that one has a yellow edge. That one has yellow on it. that one has yellow on it, that one has yellow. If all of them have yellow on it, that means the edge pieces are up here in the middle layer. So this one doesn't. So this is one of the edge pieces. This one of the edge pieces. That's one of the edge pieces. So to get them to the bottom layer instead of being stuck in the wrong spot, what you have to do is you have to pretend. So I'm trying. Okay, my goal is now to get this one down here. And to do that, well, you might just think you can just do that, but that ruins the entire white surface. And yeah, so to do that, I have to pretend this one is the piece that I have to put in there. So yeah, I have to pretend this green and like, you can pretend any piece. So you can pretend this green and white or this, yeah. I'm just gonna do this green because it's the first thing I saw. So now I have to do like, pretend like it's the actual piece that needs to go into this spot and do the moves like that. So I have to move it away from here and then look at it like that. And since it's on this side, I have to turn the bottom layer from this side to that side. So like this. And then I have to move the opposite side to this edge piece down and then move the edge piece in. Once I've done that, I put it back up. Since I moved it down, I have to put it back up. And then fix the white. So to fix the white, we have to put the long side to the rest. And we have to, you see this tiny dot? You have to fix that as well. So we move it to the side, we bring this piece down, and we put it back. And now we have to put it back up. Okay, so now we have taken down that piece. Remember this piece was up there? Well, now we've taken it down. And now let's use this piece to do one of the others. So it's red, so it needs to go on the red side. No. Yeah, okay, so since this is good now, and now I have to look at the other color on this edge piece, and it's green. So I have to look at the green side, which is over there. So I have to move it away from this green side, like that. And now I have to look it down like this. And since it's on this side, I have to move this bottom layer from this side to that side. So like this, and then I have to bring this down, the side that's opposite the edge piece we want to put down, and then I have to put this edge piece into there, and then bring it back up. And now we have to fix the white again. So we take the long side of the L to the others, and we fix the white dot. So put it to the side, bring this down, bring it back, and put this back. So we've done this piece and this piece. We need to do two more. And let's try to find another one. No, that has yellow on it, that has yellow on it, that has yellow. Okay, this one doesn't have yellow on it, so let's use this. We have to make the green match, so no. Okay, it's matched. So now we look at the other color on this, and it's orange. So orange goes over there. So we put it to the other side, and we look at it like this. And yeah, since the piece is on this side, we move the bottom layer from this side to that side. So like that, and then bring the opposite side of this down and bring this piece into that thing we just moved down. And now we put it back up. And we have to fix the white. So long side to the others, this piece down to the side, bring this down over here. Okay, now the white's fixed. And the last piece we need to put in is over here, and it's here. So let's just move this over here to make it match with the color. And it's blue, and blue's on this side, so we move it away from the blue. And now we look at it like this. And then we have to, since the blue piece is on this side, we have to go from this side to that side. So the bottom layer, yep. And then bring the opposite side down, and then put this piece into that side. So like this. And then put this back up. And then we have to fix the white face again. So we take the long side up and move this side. Okay, so now we have done step 3 of the Rubik's Cube, and that is solve the middle 2 layers, the first layer and the middle layer. Okay, now for step 4, which is the bottom layer, we need to solve the yellow side. Step 4 is to solve the yellow cross. So like yellow there, yellow there, yellow there, yellow there, and yellow in the center. As you can see, I've already got 2. Okay, to solve this, we need to make yellow face up and green face towards us. And okay, so we have to look for patterns on this. So if there was like a yellow piece there, we would ignore it, because we only want to make patterns out of the edge pieces and the center pieces. So you can see I've got a yellow pattern of an L. There's 3 cases in this. You can either have the entire cross, like yellow there, and there, or you can have just an L, so like a backwards L, or like any L, and like so with 2 of them, or you can have a bar, which is here and here, so like 2 like that instead of this one there. It's here. So I'll explain. Let me first explain the L case. So the L case, when you get the L case, you have to position the L so that it's in the top right. So basically where it was before. So like the top right. So it's facing the top right. I mean the top left, sorry. It's facing the top left. And now once it's faced the top left, we have to do this algorithm. Well, we have to turn it to this side, and we have to like move the front face clockwise, and then turn it back up again. And like we have to make this face go clockwise again as well. And we have to make this right side go up, and this the yellow face anti-clockwise, the right face down, and move back to the front, and this face anti-clockwise. So you might want to remember that. You might want to go to this algorithm a few times and like make sure to practice it a lot so you can get the muscle memory. So now that we have the yellow cross, I'm going to tell you the other cases that you could. So this was the other case. If you had the yellow cross, just wait. Just wait until I explain the bar case. So wait, let me just get to the bar case now. Okay, I've gotten to the bar case now. And so basically, what you have to do is you have to make the bar so that it's horizontal and hold it as the top face. And we do the same algorithm we did before. So the front face clockwise, and the top face clockwise, the right face up, and then the top face anti-clockwise, and then the front face, and then the right face down, and then the front face anti-clockwise. And now you'll notice we have the L shape. And once we have the L shape, we have to do this formula again, so the same time as before. So front face clockwise, top face clockwise, right side up, and the top face anti-clockwise, and then this right one down, and the front one anti-clockwise. So now you notice we have the white cross, and I've accidentally solved these corners as well. So don't worry, you're just supposed to have this. You don't have to have the entire yellow thing. You're just supposed to have the cross. Okay, so this is one of the cases you can get while solving. If you have this case, just wait until later in the video, until I get up to that case. So now I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't have this. Okay, so another one of the cases you can get is this. Just the white cross and no corners solved. If you have something like this, then what you should do is put the white at the top, and keep turning this until you see a yellow corner poking at you. So imagine if it was like, you have to keep turning until you see a yellow corner poking at you, like facing you. Once you see a yellow piece facing you, you have to do this algorithm. So right side up, and then the upper side, the side on the top, clockwise, and then this right. Okay, so the right side up, and then the top side twice, like just twice at either side, clockwise or anti-clockwise, because it's the same thing. And then right side down. And you'll notice we have a different pattern on the top now. So this is another one of the cases you can get from before, when you had solved the white cross in the first place. So yes, so if you are here, what you have to do is you have to, the same thing as before, keep turning until you have a white corner facing you. And then once you have a white corner facing you, you do the same thing as before. So right side up, and then top side clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, right side up, and top side clockwise twice. And then the right side down again. And, okay, this is another one of the cases you can get when you solved it from before. So, like, when you first solved the X. So, and if you're here, what you do, it's the same thing, basically. You just, you keep turning it until you have a yellow face facing you. And, yeah, so right side up, and then top side clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, right side up, top side clockwise twice. And then right side down. Okay, so now we finally have arrived at a stage where you don't need to keep doing that from it. Well, you do, but... So, if you ever have the fish while doing one of those formulas, don't do those formulas, just wait until this point in the video, of course. If you have a fish, like a symbol, like it looks kind of like a fish, yeah? Just make sure the head of the fish points to the bottom left. So, like this. And then do your form. Even if there's no white corner facing you, if you ever get a fish, just make sure the bottom left-hand corner, the head is at the bottom left-hand corner. And then you do the same formula. So, right side up, top side clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, right side up, and then top side clockwise twice. And we have another fish. So, we turn the head to the bottom left, sorry. And then right side up, top side left, to top side clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, right side up, and top side clockwise twice. And then right side down. And then finally, you will have solved the yellow side, not the entire cube, because there's still these bits to go. So you've solved step 4 of the Rubik's Cube. Now, this is step 5. Step 5 is solving the corners, so making all these corners match. So now what we have to do is we have to look for 2 corners that match. So blue and green doesn't match, red and orange doesn't match, green and blue doesn't match, orange and red. Okay, so I have no corners that match. But if you do, just wait until a later point in this video, okay? So if you have no corners that match, what you just have to do is you have to do this algorithm. You have to do right side 2 times up from any face. So it can even like from this face or this face, but you have to make sure the yellow is on the top. So you have to do right side up twice. So the white is on like this. And then top side clockwise, right side up once again, top side clockwise again, and then right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, and then top side clockwise and right side down. Once you've done that, you should have 2 corners that match, and I don't. Okay, so I'll just do. Oh wait, no, I did the wrong formula. Sorry. So sorry about that. Basically, what the actual formula is right side down. Okay, so this is from facing any side, like doing it from any side. Right side down, front side clockwise, right side down, and then okay, so back side, which is, so if you're facing this, the back side, twice, so like just spin it twice, 180 degrees, and then right side up, and then front side clockwise, and then right side down, and then back side twice, and then right side twice. Once you've done that, you should have 2 corners that match. So no. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 corners that match. And then you're gonna put the 2 corners that match to the side, to the correct color. So green. Okay, green's here. It doesn't matter. This one can be a different color. It doesn't matter. Even if this is the correct color, it's all right. And then so this one we have to position it a specific way. We have to put the green face at the back. So like whatever corners match, like whatever matches, you have to put it at the back and put the other side facing you. And then we do the same formula as I said, the previous formula I just said. So right side down, front side clockwise, right side down, and then back side twice. And then right side up, front side anti-clockwise, right side down, and then back side twice, and right side twice. And once you've done that, you should have matching corners on every side. Some of them can have the correct color in the middle as well. They don't have to have the correct color. And you just turn them all to the correct spot. So orange to orange. And yeah, everything will be correct. Now, if you do have an entire completed side, so like out of one of these, if you do have an entire completed side, make sure it's at the back. But if you don't have, if none of them are completed, then just, you can do it from any face. So since I have a completed side, I have to do it from the back. And I have to do this formula. So yeah, this one is different to the previous one. So right side twice, and then top side clockwise, and then right side up, and then top side clockwise, right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, and right side down. Once you've done that, well, okay, for me it's the same. You might have to do this algorithm twice. Or, okay, so from the previous one, if you had no faces matching, you should have at least one face matching. Okay, so nothing happened, nothing changed for me, so I'm going to do this algorithm again. Right side up twice, at top side clockwise, right side up, top side clockwise, right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, top side anti-clockwise, right side down, top side clockwise, and right side down. Once you've done that, you should have solved the cube, but if it's still not solved yet, you might need to do that formula another time. So that's it for this video, guys. If you had liked it, please make sure to like this video, and please make sure to subscribe, and also make sure to share it with other people that you think are having trouble with 3x3s, and hope you solved it. If you have any questions about, or if you didn't solve it correctly, if it's still unsolved, then just post that question in the comments below, or send me a picture of your Rubik's Cube, and I will solve it. Well, I'll give you some advice on how to do it. Okay, so bye. Make sure to subscribe.